Hi guys, it's Jamie, and today I wanted to show you how to make super quick and easy shaker cards using the Authentique Fabulous One paper pack. Here's just a few of the cards that I made last night. And here's a few more. And I'll have pictures at the end of the video of each card individually. Some of the sayings on these are just awesome. They're just so super cute. And these are also no bulk shaker cards, so you don't have to deal with foam tape or anything like that. I'm going to be grabbing the paper pack here and show you some of the different papers in there. They're all double-sided, and I used probably 3 or 4 different sheets for these, and then they do come apart. They do come with cut aparts, which is what I used for the majority of the focal pieces. And I absolutely love that collage sheet. It is gorgeous. I'm not sure where I want to start cutting it apart, but here's cherries, some roses and checkers. Then we have scallops and flamingos on the back of that. Little stars, starshine, and then mopeds, Vespas, some type of scooter. Then we have a variety of dogs and just a pretty pattern background. We've got some vintage glasses in colors and then black and white. On this page, it's just a variety of different accessories, telephones, more telephones. This piece is actually kind of like a grid paper, and then it's got that focal point in the corner that I'll probably use, and then polka dots on the back. And then pink and black polka dots, and I think black and white checkers on that side. And then it does come with the collage piece, and then that gorgeous pattern on the back. And then we have some die cuts that we can add. And the sayings on these are just really, I don't want to say snarky, but they are sassier. And then this is the sticker sheet, and I've already used a few of the stickers. And then I have my A2 white card bases and some black mats cut to 4 by 5 1/4 inches. Here's some of the cut aparts. We have hello there, stay sassy, the good stuff, be yourself, la bella vita, be beautiful, fabulous, and that's actually from the, I guess, the cover sheet. And then these little tags are from a different set that I picked up at Tuesday morning, but I thought the colors matched pretty good. And I believe this set is from the Mind's Eye, so I picked up 2 of those. And I'll have the descriptions and all the materials listed in the video description later. So I want to use the hello there and the hello my name is for sure. And then these are going to be our shaker pockets. These are actually clear self-sealing bags that I got from Joann's. You can get them at Walmart too on occasion. I actually use these for a lot of my jewelry making and put my earrings and stuff in those. Then I have Sequins. This glitter mix is actually from Target, and it's called Unicorn Party Glitter. Again, my black mats, a couple of card bases, I got all my card bases turned around, so I decided to fix them before I started putting the cards together, just in case I decide to accidentally put them together wrong. I have my art glitter glue, my Be Creative tape, I believe that's 1/4 of an inch, a black Sharpie, and then I actually use 2 different paper trimmers as well. I have a Fiskars rotary trimmer, and then my We Are Memory Keepers trim and score. So I'm just taking one of the cut aparts and applying my art glitter glue straight to the back. And I'm gonna give this probably about a 1/16 of an inch border all the way around, just because the clear bags have a little bit of, they don't quite fit the cards. So by matting it and adding that little border, it'll snug it up just right. And I just trim off the excess with my rotary trimmer, because I have a better time trimming that with that one than with my trim and score board, honestly. It's easier for me to line up and get it just right. I have my trimmer hanging off half of the desk, so sorry you can't see all that, but we got it matted. And then I'll go ahead and stick the cut apart in one of the pouches, one of the bags. And then I'll grab my unicorn glitter, and this actually has a really weird dispenser. I've never seen a dispenser quite like this, so it's a little bit tricky for me. But I'll give it a couple of shakes in there and make a mess in the process. And I'll just get that excess cleaned up a little bit so it's not floating around everywhere. And I'll go ahead and grab my sequins. And I have a bunch of different sequin mixes in some of these. So this bright pink is from Tuesday Morning, and so is this teal blue, and then the iridescent ones I think I got at Joann's, but I'm not positive. And I'll just seal that shut. And it is a little bit tight in there, but I think it still works just fine. And then I'm gonna take my black Sharpie and just kind of go around the edges of the plastic bag to kind of camouflage that so it'll blend into the black mat. And I do end up switching to a wider Sharpie later on in the video. And then I'm gonna grab another black mat and go ahead and tape that down using the Be Creative tape. And this is really the only time I use the Be Creative tape, is when I'm putting the shaker pocket to the mat. The rest of the time I'll use the art glitter glue just because it'll give a little bit of wiggle room. Not a lot of wiggle room, but a little bit. It does seem to set up really quick. Surprisingly, I did not have as much problem as I usually do taking the release paper off. Because my nails are shorter, I have a harder time getting it off. And I'll go ahead and tack that down. And then what I'll do is I'll go ahead and trim this piece down to leave about 1/8 of an inch border all the way around. So I'll grab my Fiskars trimmer again. And line it up at the bottom. Sorry, it's off frame again. My desk is pretty much covered with other odds and ends. So I don't really have a lot of cutting space. Normally this isn't really where I do my cutting anyways. So I'm just kind of making do for the video. I should be about done trimming it up here. Sorry, I had to grab my scissors because I had a piece that didn't cut all the way through. Alright, so that is all matted down. And then actually I'll probably grab the Fiskars trimmer again because I need a patterned mat piece for this now. And I decided to use this pretty green, almost like scallop piece in the background. And I'll trim a piece of that to 3 3/4 by 5. Here comes the trim and scoreboard, and this is the one I use for regular cutting. Unless I have to do the really thin cutting, then I'll use the Fiskars trimmer. And unfortunately, the blade in the trim and score is getting pretty dull, so I had some like frayed edges along, so I just took my scissors and kind of cleaned that up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and glue the focal piece down to this mat. that all lined up, and I think it looks pretty good. And then I'll take my Sharpie again and then just go around the edges of this mat. And honestly, I do this with a lot of my focal pieces, just because I like to use the black mat for a lot of my cards, and I think that this just kind of finishes the edge up. I don't really like the white edge unless I'm doing white mat, and I don't do that very often. And then I'll take my regular full-size mat and mount this piece to it. Get that all lined up. And then I'm taking my Tombow Mono sand eraser just along the edge and cleaning up any loose frays that I might have along that mat. There were a couple that I had seen. And then we'll glue that to my A2 size card base. Get that lined up again. And then that card is pretty much done. And I just love how all these cards have turned out of this paper pack so far. I plan on using another pack for Christmas cards. I believe that pack is from Echo Park, and I'm not sure of the name. And onto the second card, I'll use that "Hello, my name is," and then I'll tack the Fabulous label onto it. And like I said, that's actually from the very cover piece that has the barcode and everything from the Fabulous pack. I just thought that that fit in that little hello just great. And then we're pretty much going to do all the same steps again. So I will go ahead and fast forward this. And you guys can watch, and then I'll show the pictures at the end. And we'll call it good. So thanks so much for watching, and here we go. Hi guys, right about here my phone rang and I've lost the rest of this particular card. So here's the pictures of the other cards and the completed card. Thanks.